Hey there, it's Eric with NWATROUT. We're going to go through tying the Rootbeer Midge. This is one of my favorite midges that I use all the time. We'll start out with some UTC 70 black thread. So tie that in. I do have this on a TMC 100 dry fly hook. They seem to like that straight shank type hook. So grab that in there. And then what we'll do is tie in now using the embroidery floss that you buy at a craft store, and you open up get the strand, and within that big strand it'll be 6 little strands, and so you need to take one of those little strands out of the bigger strand, and we'll use that and we'll tie that in. And then also we use copper hollow fill tinsel size medium. There's also gold, and if you use the red tinsel, that's the Ruby Midge. I like the copper color better. They seem like that browner type color. That's my go-to one. So we'll tie that tinsel in next. So you angle that down to capture it, and then pull that out so that we get it close to the end. And then hold both of those gently and just tie that right in the ridge line there on the rib, the backbone, right to the bend of the hook, and then go back forward. And when you get back up to the other floss there, cut it off as tight as you can get it. And then wrap that down tight. So my wraps went away from me over the top. So now the counter wrap, we'll counter wrap the tinsel next, and that's going to go under back towards me, where the other one went over the top away. This goes under and then to me, and so we'll wrap that just right on the slight overlap as we come all the way up to the top. Make it nice and even, and then when you get up to the top, we'll capture that with our black UTC size 70 thread, and cut that off as close as you can get it. And then what I like to put on there is some Sally Hansen hard as nail, and this works good on all the midges to really help preserve them. So you just need an ever so slight amount, and this helps hold that tinsel in place. And then also when we wrap up that thread from the floss, it'll help hold that floss in place as you catch 20 or 30 fish. So we went over for the first one, we went under for the second one, so we'll go over for the third one. So each one is going the opposite direction to help lock in. So this one we just want to leave a little bit of gap between, just to help show that copper tinsel. There are different variations. Some go even a little tighter on the wrap, some go a little looser to leave a little more color. So that'll just be, your preference for your waters of how you like to fish it. This is about the right wrap for me. I might even go a little more sparse sometimes. Cut that floss off as tight as you could get it. So now we'll do a whip finish, 4-turn whip finish, and I do that twice, and that'll give me just enough bulk behind that head to hold it and tie it in real well. This is a go-to pattern here on the White River system of the Ozarks. Man, it just knocks them dead. You just cut that string off as tight as you can get it, and that's all there is to. You see that little bugginess on there? They really like that as that lays that down against that tinsel. But it's a great proven pattern, works over and over and over. Have a good time fishing.